Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Plucks it out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They grab the early lead. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early this football game.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Figueroa. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the RPO, complete.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the outside. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Alabama! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
turning it on! Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Off play action on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. incompletion. They go back up top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Fires to the big fella. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big defensive line.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fakes to grab.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Figueroa. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having two.
Breaks into the open. And they're able to make the tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this...
It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He is going nowhere. This defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Arkansas. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on... Got it right. Play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Looking for the tie with the extra point. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Bringing it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Figueroa. Works the middle. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Going over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on target this time. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Quick completion on the out. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. The Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw again. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown time. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Tavai. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. He's got the back in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Touchdown, Bama. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was good. way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's the pressure. Connection to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up. Yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not. To complain.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 33. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short. Yeah. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Yeah. I'll turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Once he got some room, it was over. That score has us deadlocked, and man, you can just start to feel the energy and the intensity and the drama building.
This entire stadium is on pins and needles. People cannot believe what has just happened. Tying up the game, everyone here expecting a photo finish. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He unleashes a long one. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down man.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tavad. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Clark. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. What a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak.